It's a story we are very familiar with. And I'm not just talking about Parshas Korach that we read this week. I'm talking about someone, a politician, who is campaigning. And how many times do we say to ourselves, yeah, of course, they're promising everything now, but when they get elected, will they forget about the people who elected them? In our parsha, Parshas Korach, Korach is running a rebellion. He's decided to overthrow the leadership of Moshe Rabbeinu. And so he gathers people to get them going, to bring them on his side. 250 people, and we're told that one of those people was a man by the name of On ben Peles. But mysteriously, a little bit later in the parsha, On ben Peles disappears. And Rashi explains to us what happened to him. His wife saved him. The wife of On ben Peles said to him, On, if Korach wins, what are you going to be? You're still going to be On. If Moshe wins, you're still going to have your life as it is now. So why are you getting yourself involved in machlokas, in disagreement? Why are you putting yourself together with that group? Which is great advice that we always need to ask ourselves. When it comes to machlokas, when it comes to disagreement, why are we getting involved? Are we getting involved for MS purposes, for truth purposes, or are we getting involved for other reasons, which really don't make sense? So here, the wife of On ben Peles saved him from his own death. And so the Medrash continues and tells us that her reasoning with him was indeed successful. And she stood in front of the tent when Korach's people came, and she said, no, he's not coming out. And she ended up saving his life. And Rabbi Yitzchak Mivarki explains that what she reasoned with him was, she said to him the following. She said, now Korach is appearing to be your chaver, he's appearing to be your friend. But once he becomes the Kohen Gadol, once he becomes the leader, he won't even remember your name. So why are you placing yourself in the midst of this? And I think it's important for us to think in our context. There have been moments in life that we may have felt used by someone. Someone needed something, so they acted a certain way toward us in order to get that thing. And maybe we need to ask ourselves a question, have we ever used other people? And how do we feel about doing so? Something that we should keep in mind when engaging with other people, asking if we are doing so for mutual benefit, or asking if we are doing so in almost what would seem to be an unfaithful way, by doing so only for our own benefit. May the engagements and the friends we make be long-lasting and sincere. Thank you for listening, and have a good Shabbos.